Left field. Manny.
Into the box,
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In now, Alex Rodriguez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit, make him one.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The first baseman, number 25.
Now batting, Mark McGuire. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Digging in, Adrian Beltre. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the blowout continues. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. Ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
Digging in once again, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
The batter. The designated hitter. J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the...
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 11-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Piazza is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is knocked down on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Number 50.
So stepping in, number 50 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Drew Verhagen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The designated hitter, J.D.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Jones is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now in the box, Manny Ramirez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit hard towards center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the
First
zone,
baseman,
and that's
number
exactly
25.
what he gets right here.
Mark
A belt-high pitch, he
McGuire.
drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 34. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now here's the pitch.
The third baseman.
Popped
Harold
up.
Castro.
Pedroia is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Edwin Jackson
please.
gets this mess out. He's going to try to. At least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting right fielder.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Mercer at short. On to first, and they don't come any easier. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The batter, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first base. Tim Lincecum will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 55, Tim Lincecum.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now batting, number 14,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's nowhere. Close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in order go the Tigers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ryan Carpenter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Manny Ramirez. But this will be speared at 3rd, and that was self-defense all the way.
The
One
batter,
gone.
number 3, shortstop,
Striding into the box,
Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove
Now
on it.
batting,
Hard single
center
up the
fielder.
middle.
Yeah, watch your
Mike.
lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a snap move over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Into the box, Mike Trout, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
The first
3 for
baseman,
4 right there. He's looking
25.
super solid at the plate.
Mark McGuire.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, line towards center field. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
They are putting in some work at the plate. This one, Matt, another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. McGuire at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ronnie Rodriguez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ronnie.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Popped him up. Piazza over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brendan Dixon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now to the plate, number 50. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Please join.
Brendan Dixon will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Buck Farmer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dixon
Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
now batting.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too, when you come in facing guys out of the bull.
And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. J.D. Martinez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. He's working on a 3-hit ballgame right now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Stewart looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Lane Hardy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
36.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. He swings and lines it to left. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Now batting.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And Trout has himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Leading off for Detroit. The catcher.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting. Third baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Jeimer Candelario has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 46, Jeimer Candelario.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 50.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. This is line to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will close fast out there in right. Dustin Peterson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, McGuire. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ramirez is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Darwin Lugo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 19-1 the final today. Boston earned 28 hits in this one. Pedro Martinez takes home the win. Matthew Boyd was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all We're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Pedroia.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. One out, nobody on. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Suzuki is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So Junior strikes for a two-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fifth.
In now, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Ellsbury going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Batting sixth.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. They'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Rodriguez is there. One pitch, one out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, base hit to right.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Garciaparra, as he'll take a look at ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
No left fielder
has a look. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. Ellsbury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners standing in, Mark McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's Mookie Betts, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He carries a .310 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will reach up to make the catch. Oh. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now Edgar with a big swing as he lifts this one in the air out to deep left field. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Rodriguez has a play, makes the play, one away. Digging in now for the Mariners, Brett Boone. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A ball and no strikes. Boone swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of them.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ramirez on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Riding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. McGuire has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Dustin.
That's popped up. Martinez in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Derek Jeter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Next for the Red Sox.
So digging in now, Mike Piazza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Garciaparra.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, number 5.
Brian Wilson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some. Innings.
Ryan.
The pitch.
Wilson.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next for Seattle, Jay Buhner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're up 3-2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping in, Mark McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Adrian Beltre has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 4-3 Boston. Leading off the inning, Tino. Martinez as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 30.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at bat. Pedroia hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
This one's flared off to the right side. Suzuki is going to get there. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Piazza. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Suzuki is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every...
And he is tagged out. Here. Boy. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Rodriguez has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down 5. Steve Conrad will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop
At the plate, Alex Rodriguez. First offering on its way. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Mark McGuire will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. To his left, Garciaparra. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. At the plate, Garciaparra, and the start out the inning, it looks like.
Not shortstop, number 5. Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now the Mariners DH, Edgar Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Griffey Jr. going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Digging in and looking for more. Adrian Beltre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So striding in, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Martinez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this inning.
On to first, and can you believe it? Stepping up now, Brett Boone. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Adrian Beltre comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he did earlier. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He throws him on the fastball there. Adrian Beltre becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Beltre is there, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. This is line to left. Buhner is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Piazza takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Jr. His second of the game, and it's now 6-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Row, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He throws him on the fastball there. Garcia Parra becomes out number 2 this inning. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a strikeout here yet again as it's been a ball. Dan Altavilla enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up and no one will track it down. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
Now, this ball's hit deep to left field. Buehler's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Buehler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56. Next for the Red Sox.
In now, Mookie Betts. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter number 6.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning continues. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The batter.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And prior to the first pitch, a look to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that retires the side. Edgar Martinez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3 fouled off. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Liner towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Into the box now, Brett Boone. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Adrian Beltre. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
8-4, the final this afternoon. The Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brian Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please. Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch.
Last
year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada drilled to first. Martinez ranges